there's something called credibility, which we refer to as sequenced. Credibility for accessing. The student must be a registered student in the course. If they need to be a student in the course, you have to set that up. If you don't want someone who's just a guest or something, then don't set that up. I think everything is clear so far. We want to agree from the beginning of the lecture that the word host, we will call it the host, meaning the instructor, but we won't translate it as the host. We will translate it as the instructor. This instructor, when you see word host in Zoom, it means this instructor. So I'll tell you about the instructor's video camera. When the session starts, should it be on or off? Of course, I prefer it to be off, and by default, sets it to off. Also, the student's camera, which is the participant, and keep in mind that the participant refers to the participants or the students. We will also call this students. We will refer to the students as the participant. So the host is the instructor and the participant is the student. Is his camera also on? No. It should be off at the beginning. Okay. Now let's talk about the audio. Sound? Are you joining the session through your mobile or through the computer? Or maybe sometimes one way and sometimes the other? Because I like that second option, since sometimes might be circumstances where I'm outside during the lecture time, so I can join the lecture from my mobile, and other times everything is fine, and I can join from my computer. So my audio will be ready whether I join from the computer or the mobile. Okay? You can enable that from here. Okay, then the last option we have to start our session and get our work going is the last option, which is enable join before host. And the word host refers to the instructor. So if you check this option, I personally don't prefer it. We'll see about that. So what does enable join before host mean? It means you allow the students, if you check this option, you allow the students to enter before you. And honestly, I love this thing. I like the students to join before me. Why? So that we don't waste the lecture time. The time has come, I said, and all the students are present. The hour has come. I was 2 minutes late or something, and all the students were already there and had joined before me. Some instructors don't like to use this tool because they say, I'm not present, what's the benefit? The benefit is for the students to be there together so they can talk. No, I'm present, I open the session, and the students can enter. If I haven't opened the session, the students wouldn't be able to enter. That's for me. Do you have the mute option activated? The words mute participant up, mute participant. Open entry means that if you have the word mute, it means we should mute the students' microphones at the beginning of the session. So there shouldn't be any microphones left on at the beginning of the session. And that was very important. It must have a check mark. Breakout room, reassign. You can divide students into groups, like 25 each for 100 students, and join them in a virtual breakout room for practical sessions. This isn't ideal for theoretical ones. Do you want your session to record automatically upon entry or manually by pressing the record button? I prefer automatic recording. You have two options. Record on the cloud, where you have 11 gigabytes per course, or locally. This provides ample space for storing materials. Do you want it to record automatically, or do you want to record it yourself by pressing the record button? I would say no. I want it to be automatic. As soon as I enter the session, it records automatically. I would say, okay, you have two options. I can record it for you on the cloud, meaning I can save it on the cloud, and as a teacher, you have 11 gigabytes of storage for each course. That's a lot of storage, so you can save your materials. And of course, this is a very large space, meaning you can store your content. The cloud storage means that any lecture you save, you can access it anytime from the internet. But if you, to save it on the computer, you choose this option. What does computer mean? I mean your lecture is not requested. It doesn't download to the computer and then you upload it. Sometimes lectures need editing. I prefer not to download and upload. We make it convenient. I can save it if needed. Click Save. After saving, review settings. This screen shows important info. It shows host, students, and cameras are off, and entry is activated. All actions are summarized. This screen has the session link and ID. Click Save. After clicking Save, a screen appears to review settings. It shows the host, students, and cameras are off, and entry is activated before the instructor. All actions are summarized. Two key items, the session link and course ID. This ID allows students to attend all sessions in the course. Clicking Copy Meeting takes the invitation. In this screen, there are things. It tells you the host is off, the students are off, and their cameras are off, and that you entered before instructor. Here, all the things you did are summarized. Now, in this screen, there are two key things: the link for joining the session and the ID for this course. Any student with this number attends all sessions in this course. They can attend any session in this course using this ID. Clicking Copy Meeting copies the class invitation, link, and session details. So I come here and send it to you via Zoom. This course means that any student who is given this number can attend all sessions in this course, not just this session. Any session in this course can be attended through this ID. When you click on the word Copy Meeting, you will receive the invitation. This is for this class, and you will find the comprehensive and detailed link to the session here. It has thoroughly everything you need to know about your important session. I come here to do it, and I will send it to you via Zoom. So please pay attention carefully and attentively as I will send it to you via Zoom. Now, where exactly is the exact and precise location of your session? Or perhaps, what is your name? I was currently seeing a situation at this time. Does he a message like this? Yes, it's there. Creating session management through Zoom. I will send you the invitation. You can send it to the student via WhatsApp, or the student can directly access it. It's available in the button inside their classroom. What am I sending you? Because those who want to join can enter with the ID, and we'll know how to figure this out. Or they can join through the link. You can join through the direct link, and this is the link. From here I can copy the link. Copy the link to invite or send a full invitation. Ensure no one joins with two devices. They can join after leaving the virtual class. Certificate depends on course time. Leaving for Zoom means no certificate. Joining Zoom from mobile is fine. Click to join Zoom. Ensure no one joins if they have two devices. Join after leaving the virtual classroom. Certificate depends on time spent in the course. Leaving for Zoom means no certificate. With two devices, joining Zoom from mobile while on the computer is fine. One device users don't join Zoom. Join at 4 o'clock. Enter Zoom now. Check settings and invitation. Everything is perfect. Students have a button in their course material. Click Start. If you leave with me and go to online learning, you won't get a certificate. If you have two devices, I'm on a computer and want to join on mobile, that's okay. Clear? Join at 4. Let's enter Zoom now. Students, click Start in course material. Those with one device, whether they're joining via mobile, listening to me through the mobile, or through Blackboard, or through the computer, should not join me on Zoom. We just need them to join at 4 o'clock. That's it. Let's try this. Now, let's go ahead and enter Zoom, everyone. Start entering Zoom. Of course, I went back to the settings and searched for the invitation, and everything is perfect. The students have a button in their course material. Start by clicking on the word Start. To begin using Zoom, you need to start the application by clicking on the Zoom icon, which can be found either on your desktop or within your applications folder. On top of that, the same current page, course meeting. If you have mistakes, want to correct them, you choose editing this meeting. I want to edit anything through edit this meeting. If you want to delete the session you created and there's something want to remove from here, okay, I want to check everything is in order before I enter the session. I choose the word course meeting. From here, if you notice something, what did you notice? You will meet lectures. Oh the lectures for the entire semester are scheduled. Today we have a lecture. Next Monday we have a lecture. Next Monday we have a lecture. Next Monday we have a lecture. From the schedule, how many weeks do we have? Does anyone remember? Does anyone remember? Our schedule is for 14 weeks. You will find it here. It will be repeated for 14 weeks. Okay. So it will be repeated for 14 weeks. So you've done the lecture once and that's it. Okay. So pay attention to me now. What are people saying about the lecture? In the WhatsApp group, the link hasn't been received. And it shows like waiting for the message, which takes some time. Okay, did you move it again? Maybe you have it, but you moved your tongue. I sent it away. Give me the correct one. Did everyone arrive, guys? Yes, Dr. Zulfa, the doctor has arrived, and Dr. Allah says he arrived, and we entered. Dr. Allah got in before us. Well done to you all, okay? Are you going to learn something now? Did you notice anything in the agenda? Did you notice something? Yeah, I noticed something, Dr. Sami. All the lectures for the semester don't have a start next to them. Why? Because it hasn't come yet. This is for next week, and this is for the week after, and this is for the week after that, and this is for the week after that. So the one that has start next to it is the lecture for today, and it's considered active right now. Why? Because it hasn't come yet. This is for next week, and this is for the week after, and this is for the week after that, and this is for the week after that. So the one that has start next to it is the lecture today, and it's considered active right now.